When
Is
you
it
guys
bad?
were in boot camp, how long did it take for you to take your first shit?
Oh my God. The moment that I thought about it was the moment that it was like, hey, guess what? It is to this day the longest shit I've ever dropped.
Too bad you
Unbroken.
couldn't take a picture.
At this point, I want to say this was week 3 into basic.
Hold on. Week 3?
So it was pretty deep in. All I know,
Damn.
I felt everything inside of me move. Like, you ever take a shit so big your gut, your insides just they just drop. It was like this fucking long. It was into the drain, and it came out of the water and circled the bowl completely. Ladies and germs, welcome back to another episode of the Rabbit Hole Protocol. Thanksgiving has come and gone. Christmas is around the corner, and hopefully none of you have been on the naughty list so that Krampus doesn't eat your children. So,
Nah, fuck them kids.
yeah, fuck them kids.
Bad news.
Dude, Krampus knocked already. What?
I'm going to have to let my little ones know Krampus is coming, then. I've been a bad boy.
Dude. And
Should let
Krampus
them know.
knocked already.
You should be up on a shelf.
I'm actually kind of bummed. Well, I'm not bummed because I didn't want to deal with the people in the traffic, but Krampus knocked, which is like the night of Krampus, happened over the weekend, and the Krampus parade was in San Antonio.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
And it's basically just a bunch of people dressed like demons and shit.
So it's Christmas, Halloween.
But
It's a Halloween Christmas.
I mean, it kind of is what Krampus is. He's a demon, and he basically, like, I think he rewards children with presents if they're good, and if they're on the naughty list, he like takes them. He doesn't give them a call; he takes them.
Yeah, which I want to say too.
I was gonna say he might be on Roblox too. Then
Isn't there a movie about?
Am I
missing something?
It just did it not click? Did you not hear what I said?
No.
I said if the children are good, he rewards them with gifts, and if they're bad, he just takes them. So he must be like a Roblox player or something.
I think it would matter. He would just
Holy
take the children.
fuck, dude! It just went
You
over.
don't remember that?
It just went over his head. It just went over his head.
Catch it. It's right there. Catch it.
You almost got it. We almost got it.
So in Roblox, there's the PDF files that
Prey on children. They prey on children,
life.
right?
Krampus, however it's pronounced,
Krampus
takes naughty children.
He kidnaps children. Who else kidnaps children? Who is prominently on? Dude, this has to be a bit.
This has to be a bit.
You cannot be this retarded.
Are you fucking with us right now?
I don't understand what you're saying.
Anyway,
if you want to learn more about Roblox, watch our episode on it.
He's a corpsman. He's a doc, by the way. He's like in the medical field,
and like a psych doc at that. What are we doing here, Doc?
Am I psyching you out? Is that what's happening?
No, man.
Yeah, it's a bit.
Was it a long day for you? Was it long?
Yeah, it fucking was, actually.
Yeah, I couldn't tell.
I'm sorry, buddy.
I couldn't tell.
It's red.
Anyway, so the holidays are, in full swing. So hopefully you guys get things you want for Christmas. Last week,
any other holiday that you may want to celebrate.
Last episode, we talked about the great things of outer space. And if you fell asleep to it, sorry.
Like shit in space and coming in space.
If you didn't like that episode, which I'm sorry, I find space very interesting. I realized I realized just how few people enjoy that topic when my in-laws came here for Thanksgiving, because I broke out the telescope, and I have a fucking, by the way, like you could probably look at this. Do you see that big fucking thing right there? That case right here?
Yeah.
That's my telescope.
Nobody cared.
No one gets.
They're like, that's great.
They're like,
Brock.
because someone brought up the idea of, I want to say it was Alicia. It was
overcompensating to me.
It was a clear night. Yeah, totally. With my 10-inch telescope.
It's massive.
So me and Alicia brought up the idea of breaking out the telescope and showing her parents the stuff that you could see in the sky with this telescope. And I'm like, that'd be really cool. And they're like, yeah, that'd be really nice. It'd be nice. It'd be cool. They didn't say it was cool. They'd be like, oh, that'd be cool. That'd be nice. So I broke it out, right? And I started showing them the Orion Nebula to start off because I thought that would be, the moon was already like past the horizon, so you couldn't see it yet. The Orion Nebula. For those that don't know what a nebula is a cluster of gas and dust. It's how stars are made, right?
She's green and she's in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Thanks, Doc. I knew you were going to say that, but that's not what
I'm sorry, blue actually.
Fucking nebula is. So a nebula is a giant cloud of gas and dust. That's how
upset with myself.
And that's how stars are made. You can see one on Orion through this telescope. And basically it's like 3 little dots in a star cluster and this big blue and purple cloud around it. It's really cool because it's like a deep space object, things that you won't be able to see in a normal telescope. And I was
what I can't see in a normal telescope?
What
the fuck you're talking about?
Anyway, not to get more on. Anyway, long story short, they're like, "Oh wow, oh yeah," and I'm like,
They hit you with the oh wow.
You're like the kid showing his train collection. You're
Yeah.
like, this is this train, and all the parents are just like, "That's great, kid," and you're just like, "Okay, well, I guess I'll never show my interest in trains."
It's
ever
like,
again.
Mom, Dad, see this drawing that I made of you and me and Sarah, and they're like, "Oh well, yeah, honey, yeah." That's kind of what it was.
No.
So I was
I feel
just
they're looking at you like a police
so I'm
report
like, all
of
right.
an alien.
I'm like, okay, cool. If that wasn't cool enough, let's look at Jupiter. You can see Jupiter and all the lines on Jupiter's atmosphere through my telescope.
Should have asked them if they could see Uranus.
Yeah, I mean, like, why don't you bend this down and look right up at my anus? So I turned it to Jupiter. I find it. It took me forever to fucking actually pinpoint it, but I found it. I got it. And I had it on there, and I was like, look through it. You can see this. Those 3 specks on each side of it are the moons. And if you look really close, you could see all the lines on Jupiter. I got the, oh, wow.
I remember
again.
I remember in school, they told us that all girls were from Jupiter.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, boys were from Jupiter because we got stupider. That's right.
Yeah, exactly. So then I showed them the moon. They were pretty awe-stricken of the moon because my telescope,
That's a big word.
Yeah.
That was a combined word. Never mind.
Yeah, it was a combined word. So I showed them the moon, and it was like the moon was kind of like a half moon. So like the shadows were casting over the mountains and craters. So it was like very detailed. They liked that. That was because it was cool because you could see like all the mountains and craters on the moon with this telescope.
Did you see the shit that we left behind up there?
No, unfortunately, I looked. I couldn't find it.
Damn it!
I know.
Trying to find just a little like Home Depot trash can.
There's like 3 of them in my back.
There it is.
Look. Yeah, but then after that, I like when I put the scope up, and me and Alicia stayed out there looking at everything, and her parents went inside, and I was just like, I guess a lot of people don't. I guess a lot of people really just don't care about this stuff.
Yeah.
Nerd.
You've got to find your right crowd. You know,
That's why we have this podcast.
Evidently, that crowd is not this audience. So,
I really do think of anything
This crowd
that
is
you could
Blake's
do
audience.
for content creation on like your own separate page. I think you should just do space because you can talk about that for hours.
I couldn't. I don't think I'm qualified to have just a channel about space because there are
Doesn't matter. People would watch.
actual astrophysicists out there that know what they're talking about that people will watch versus this fucking bearded retard that is me talking about things without any school knowledge, with just knowledge that I learned, not shit that I know.
But But it is though. Like I'm with Doc here because if you spin it, not in like a let me tell you, hold on, let me tell you,
Like the topics that we talk
today,
about.
we're talking about this and that, but instead you go, this is cool, and you just throw it at it and you laugh about it and make a joke about it and
Yeah, like the shit in space and coming in space.
I'm a big beer guy, like space. Like you make fun of yourself and you look at space. I think you'd have a lot of fun doing it. That's all I'm saying. I'm taking this from a conversation we had months ago where you were like, I don't know what I want to do. And I'm like, I think you'd be good at that. Anyway,
Okay, I'll give it a go.
He's calling you a space cadet.
Well, aside from AI and space, this week we're talking about the different theories of like what life is, like the simulation theory, like we live in a simulation. And there's a few other ones, the egg theory, which is kind of weird.
Like what came first, the chicken or the egg?
No, it's even weirder than that one. It's we'll talk about it when we get to it.
We really got to make a compilation of Blake twisting his mustache.
I'll get to it eventually. I'm the only one that has the raw footage of it to do that. It's just like a super cut, the Blake stash super cut.
Just different cuts of twisting
just an
mustache.
an hour long of just
and just it's just a fucking super cut,
different looks,
and then a super cut of me like clearing my throat, like it's fucking like the millennial
just
pause.
We'll do 10 minutes of mustache twisting, 10 minutes of you clearing your throat, and 10 minutes of Doc interrupting us with something he's got to say.
yeah.
I feel attacked.
Yeah. Doc
well,
is
how do you think I feel when you brought up the mustache thing, Doc?
This is
not wrong.
This is that's actually a really severe symptom of ADHD.
Yeah, and see,
yes,
there it is.
No, so it's because it's a thought that pops into the brain, and it's deep seated in like we have an urge to like get it out there, otherwise it's fucking gone. And from like not being listened to when we were a kid, so we just go.
I will be honest with you. You doing that during the space episode made me want to cut my own dick off and eat it. I was like, can you shut the fuck up for a second, please?
I didn't interrupt you all that much on that show.
Bullshit,
on that one.
You didn't interrupt me all that much.
Not on that one.
That's because I cut most of it. I had to cut some of it because I was just like, I'm trying to like bring up something. You start talking about something. So I had to like cut it because you couldn't hear what I said.
I think we should leave it in.
It's funny too because it was always little jokes that you were just doing. Like, did you try to get him to see your anus?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I knew that. I heard those in the background, but I wasn't doing them like super loud.
Super interesting scientific fact. Fucking third grade humor thrown at it.
It's fun. It's fun. We like it.
Yeah. So simulation theory.
Also,
what?
Sorry. Also, Doc, you're worse than a Marine with that ADHD thing.
Well, I legitimately have it.
No, I mean like telling people that you have it. I had that joke in my head earlier. Now it's not as funny. I'm all right. I'm sorry.
Boo. Is it because I've said it twice today?
ADHDers are like the vegans of the fucking mental health condition world.
No, the non-ADHD people are the vegans of telling people that they're like, oh, I'm a little ADHD. No,
you know who's really guilty of doing that shit? Millennials. They believe that they all believe they have ADHD.
Which is frustrating. Which is probably why it's so hard for me to get my medication and I get looked at like a criminal.
That is a whole episode in and of itself, by the way, because there's so many cases of it that we can go into. So
what millennial cringe? Now, full disclosure, I am a millennial. I am one.
We are all millennial. Well, are you a millennial?
No, I think he's just.
I'm on that edge.
I'm on that
edge. I'm 90. I'm 97.
Oh yeah.
So I've seen reports where it's like I'm a millennial or I'm Gen whatever the fuck is after that.
Gen Z
or before it, whatever.
Is it Gen Z?
Is Gen Z?
Gen Z's before us.
No, Gen X is before us.
Is it? Oh yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Yeah, the millennial cringe. Now, I don't know where.
I don't even know what that is actually.
It's super cringy shit that apparently millennials do, but I have yet to ever actually see one where the weird face thing or like I'm like that shit. I've never seen a single fucking millennial do that. I don't know where it came from. I didn't even know about it until TikTok. What?
That's where it came from, and that's why it's a thing. It's because of the age of YouTube and the internet and trying to be entertaining and trying to make it big and whatever. All this cringe shit, like it was really big.
When? I don't remember that.
We didn't notice it because we were younger. So it wasn't, it was just kind of like, oh, okay, whatever. But some people didn't really grow out of it. Because there's a lot, if you go back to like old YouTube videos, like if you go to some of your favorite YouTubers from when you were a kid and you go watch them, like those old videos from that time, you'll be like, yikes.
Like I watched I watched a lot of fucking Ray William Johnson back in like the late 2000s. He didn't do any of that.
I still watch him on TikTok.
His videos never did that. So I don't know where
like,
the fucking.
Then there's Fred. That was
Fred
huge.
was fucking terrible.
Who?
Fred was cringe back then.
Fred.
Yeah, Fred was always cringe. I mean, but
Fred was like the first fucking big YouTuber.
Yeah. And like a lot of gamer stuff where people would just like talk like they're babies or whatever while they're playing a game, and like people, it was weird, man. It was real weird.
Fred was he had like the really high pitched sounding, like a sped up voice almost. Like a chipmunk voice. I would say like a chipmunk voice, actually.
Oh, this guy?
Nickelodeon even did a fucking movie of him.
The Annoying Orange?
Yeah. No.
Annoying. I remember Annoying
That's a
Orange.
classic.
That is a classic.
That's also one of the reasons why. Like, because the Annoying Orange, I mean, it's fucking annoying.
Yeah, but that's the shtick.
It's in the title.
No, I know. I know it's the shtick, but I'm saying people couldn't differentiate the character from like being like they would mix a character with being a real person, and that's where we get the millennial cringe on TikTok now. Is they don't understand that it was a character that someone played really well, was able to differentiate it, and they're using it as their personality to be an influencer or creator, and it's just cringy. That's where I think it's coming from.
I think I'm gonna go swimming later.
Hang on. Okay, so I remember it. I remember it's Fred. Hey, it's Fred. Like, and that
I hated that shit.
Fucking shit.
And John Cena was his dad.
Hang on a second. Let me see if
I didn't watch
the
that many
audio's working on this.
videos.
Hang on.
Oh, Jesus.
It's really big and really
It was
deep.
in the movie.
I think I might drown. And also, I got a letter in the mail.
I never got that far.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
you should watch it.
Well, you're younger than me, so you're right around that crest.
You're right. I never noticed it was like this. Hang on.
And it's really nice out. So
Are you watching Fred?
Swimming later. My mom found this really cool pool at the dump. It's really big and really deep. I think I might drown.
We
And
stay
also,
here in
I got a letter in
silence.
the mail. It might be from my dad.
Yeah, he's watching Fred.
I'm
Dude,
gonna send
going
Julia a
back
message
to,
telling her to meet me at my
like
swimming-
15 years.
Wow, look at
binging
that
YouTube
phone.
and looking at the video quality, it's like,
rescued me
wow,
from
this got millions of views.
It's funny because
Yeah, it's
if you really
crazy.
look at the video quality on these, they look like those sort of AI videos in that quality.
They're all grainy.
They're all grainy. Ew.
You ever looked at old movie? You know, we're going too far off topic.
We are going too far off topic. Anyway, simulation theory.
This is why we're the Rabbit Hole Protocol right here.
Right. So, for those that don't know, the simulation theory is the simulation hypothesis suggests that our perceived reality is an advanced computer simulation popularized by the philosopher Nick Bostrom's trilemma, arguing that we are likely one of advanced civilizations create many simulations. With figures like Elon even, yeah, I heard Elon talk about this.
Elon is 100%. He's like, it's
But
almost guaranteed that we're living in a
Isn't there like
simulation.
actually like evidence to suggest that we do live in a simulation?
Yeah. We'll get into that too.
Okay.
The first one is like ones and zeros are literally at the center of everything.
While some physicists proposed ways to test it, like finding glitches or computational limits, so a glitch in the matrix is real.
Have you ever seen those things like birds and shit just frozen?
No.
Am I the only one that's talking about this here?
I know what you're talking about, but I've
in real
never
life or in
I've,
video.
I've know what you're talking about, but I've never actually seen it.
No.
I don't go outside enough to have seen it myself, but
A lot of them too are like, if you find the deep dives into them, they're proven to just be like an optical illusion of something going on. Like they're moving at the same pace as the bird. So in the sky with since it's just blue, it looks like they're just sitting there. Like Yeah.
Don't you dare bring logic into this, right?
I'm sorry. I gotta.
But
I gotta be that guy.
how?
I mean, what is it? The Mandela theory?
Mandela effect?
Yeah, that's the one.
That one.
We're just like the different dimensions
No.
simulation or different. Yeah, it's just different simulations.
So the Mandela effect is when everybody collectively remember. See, I personally think the Mandela effect is like a psyop. And and here's why.
The whole effect?
Yes.
Or just the Mandela part?
I think it's like corporate level gaslighting.
Oh, to some extent, I can agree with that. Yeah.
So, like, for example,
like the Fruit of the Looms one.
Yeah.
Fruit of the Loom. Yeah, that's the one I was going to bring up.
We're all thinking the same thing.
That's the biggest one.
Fucking bastards.
Whatever that thing is called, there was
Cornucopia.
one there.
Cornucopia.
The cornucopia was there.
I think someone
found
even found an old Fruit of the Loom shirt that had a cornucopia on it.
Yeah.
Really?
I think they like corporations now. I think I feed into it because it gets them part of the topic.
So I think what it is, like a lot of corporations or whatever, when they rebrand and don't, obviously this is probably back before they announced rebrands, they just did it. And then like someone noticed like, hey, did they change this? And they're like,
it's harder before the internet.
Yeah, because there's no way to really prove it. I'm curious.
Like you got to have an old ass clipping of some shit, or like a newspaper. You got to really do your homework.
Yeah.
I mean, Fruit of the Loom though is pretty easy to find.
What's another?
But here's the
Berenstain Bears.
Also, well, that one I think that was just a misinterpretation. The Sinbad's Shazam. Now I think that one.
Kazam.
I think that one was just people mixing up things. So Sinbad as a character, like his character shtick, always he dressed like how Kazam did. It was a very popular style for like certain comedians back in the early 90s and shit. And Kazam was the actual movie. Because if you look at like the made up box art of the movie Kazam or Shazam, it's the same. It's I'm saying the made up Shazam movie.
Oh, okay.
It's like it's Sinbad with his arms crossed and coming out of a fucking boombox. And the kid is the same exact kid from Kazam. It's the same box art as Kazam. They just replaced Shaq with fucking Sinbad. So I think someone did that because they were like, oh,
took off.
Yeah, I think one person misremembered it and thought, what if I can trick other people into thinking this? And then it just
I don't think the visual came before. I think it was the visual didn't come till like people were trying to prove it.
Right. I think what it was is like somebody back in the day got it wrong and just started convincing people that it was Sinbad, but it wasn't. So I think that one was like real, like not real. I think that one was just a misremembering that went viral.
So the Fruit Loops, I think, is another one.
Fruit Loops. What was up with that one? Oh, how it was spelled?
Yeah, it used the O's, the rings of the Fruit Loops.
Is it not?
I actually don't remember which way it actually is.
I guess not. The Fruit Loops Mandela effect is a popular example where many people vividly remember the cereal being spelled fruit, Fruit, loops, but it has always been officially Froot.
I've always remembered it to be the Froot.
Yeah, me too. I never thought it was.
Have you guys seen the Call of Duty one?
No. What is it?
Do Call of Duty Mandela effect. You guys will remember this one because it's from Black Ops 2. It was on the slums map.
Widespread false memories among players about specific game details, the most famous being the yellow sign on the Black Ops 2 standoff map, which many remember differently or not.
Your face is like, that wasn't fucking there.
What? So wait, was it or wasn't it? Now I just can't remember.
So they say that it was always there, and everyone is like, no, the fuck it's not.
What yellow sign? I didn't play Call of Duty.
No, I remember that sign because I remember being like, "This is stupid. I wish I could throw a better grenade over this wall."
I don't remember the sign at all.
I remember hitting that sign with grenades multiple times because I was fucking terrible.
I have hours upon hours of Black Ops 2 and MW3 played, among other Call of Duties that were actually good. I don't remember that fucking sign at all.
Here's what I think. I think
like in the remake, it looked out of place because people were like, "The fuck is this? This wasn't here before." And then they went back and they showed that the sign was there, and people were like, "No, I wasn't there."
I don't remember those.
I think this is evidence of the simulation theory.
Facts, because we're all living in different. We could be living in different series, or the glitch in the Matrix.
The conspiracy theory is that like the particle accelerator has fucking like glitched us, because always weird things happen after a fucking test on the particle accelerator. Like it ripped a rift in space and time and the fabric of reality, and it caused like tinfoil hat, and it caused like it causes the Mandela effects, which is, you know, where the Mandela effect originated. Nelson Mandela. People thought he was like, remember him being dead. So then when he actually died, everyone was like, wait, I thought he was dead already.
I actually thought the same thing. That's like a real time. Like we're living in different realities, or it could be, what if it's like we're all connected, like consciousnesses to like an alien race or whatever.
There was a study that just came out in last month that said physicists prove the universe isn't a simulation after all.
Lies.
University of British Columbia. New research from UBC Okanagan, sounds made up, mathematically demonstrates that the universe cannot be simulated. Using Gödel's incompleteness theorem, scientists found that the reality requires non-algorithmic understanding, something no computation can replicate that we know of.
Come on.
This discovery challenges the simulation hypothesis and reveals that the universe's foundations exist beyond any algorithmic system.
That sounds like a cop-out. What if, let's say, it could be like generative AI. Think about like No Man's Sky or something. You're only going to generate as much processing power that's needed. You're not going to generate the whole fucking universe. If I'm walking down the street, only that little area, what I can see, needs to be generated. Less computing power.
I know what it is.
How many times?
This is government lies, trying to keep us down and trying to keep us uninformed, so we can't rise up.
Why do you think Sora 2 is so fucking popular? Anyway,
I'm saying
scientists say that there's a 50-50 chance that we're in a simulation. And this was
pretty big.
Now this is an article from 2023 when they first. So real life seems too much. Take comfort in the theory. Scientists say odds are even that we are living in a simulation. The coin flip depends on a great deal on science that we may uncover in the near future. The 50-50 probability is rounded from a calculation whose outcome is more like 50.2 to 49.7. Scientific American cites the landmark 2003 paper, "We are living in a computer simulation." Are we living in a computer simulation?
Yes.
Scientific American points out that the Matrix and its sequels did a lot to push the simulation theory. I fucking bet. But philosophers have speculated in this direction for thousands of years. What do you mean? Philosophers have speculated we've been in a simulation for thousands of years? No way. How would they even know what a simulation was?
Because we've been so technologically advanced this entire time.
Because that's how we're programmed.
The brightest minds knew that.
Doubt it.
Aristotle.
A simulation doesn't mean digital. A simulation is just you're simulating something else happening.
Which, by the way, for everyone out there watching, you don't even know if we're real. This could be fabricated, man. We could totally be fake.
We could be just fucking numbers on like binary code.
We are.
I don't
we
have
are
a- I
binary
don't-
code.
I don't have a whole ass family.
Okay, tell me, Doc, why you're saying that.
DNA is literally binary code.
Okay,
Googling this.
is that
What
it?
more do you want?
I need a little more evidence than just DNA is binary
Is
code.
DNA binary code, or is it?
We
have
are made up of DNA. We are the mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell.
Hang on. Is DNA truly binary code, or did somebody convert DNA into binary code to give it that, like ones and zeros? Because everything can have binary code.
I'm pretty sure everything does have binary code.
No, DNA is not binary code, but a quaternary code with 4 bases. Adenine, thymine, guanine. Yep. Binary code uses only 2 symbols, 0 and 1, while DNA
I'm sorry.
uses 4.
Oh, we added 2 more parts to the fucking code, so we're just more advanced.
It's a big difference.
Shut the fuck up.
It's a big difference. It's a big difference.
2 inches versus 4 inches. My wife would tell you otherwise.
Listen here. 2's enough. All right?
It really is.
Don't tell me otherwise. It might be a little too big. All right?
It's not the length; it's the girth.
Cheese wheel.
You know what? Hey, 2 long, 4 wide. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother!
Ew. Could you imagine? Don't imagine that. Cut that part out.
What, having a 2
how
inch,
did we get here?
2 inch long, 4 inches round?
Yeah.
4 inches is pretty small, isn't it?
I feel like if you had 2 inch long though and 4 inches around. Well, I guess circumference does work different than length.
Yeah.
We went from
What would it have to be to be
simulation
real
theory
weird?
to penis size.
Maybe
That's
about 2 long and 8 around would be crazy.
So a straight chode. All right. I
only veterans
I think
could go
8
from
around. I
simulation
think 8
theory to
around
penis
is
size.
like that or some shit.
Yeah. Could you imagine?
You ain't getting nothing done with that. Sorry, bud.
That
That's like
looks
this long. And it's like
It's a pig snout, dude. You got a pig snout.
basically, yeah. You ain't putting that in much.
You got a one-eyed pig
You got a
snout.
fucking.
You got one nostril.
Like how do you jerk off like a fucking record? Like you spin in circles around the tip. You're just like,
I'm there.
how did you even make a sample out of this? Like, well, you spin around the tip of the head. Anyway,
IVF, in vitro fertilization.
yeah,
That's
but
a
that requires you
definition
to
of
give a sample.
Stimulation. That's all it takes.
You just do this. You rub on it.
It's all about the friction.
Friction.
Mhm. Enough friction to get angry.
See, so
How do we get here?
I'm too dumb to even.
DNA and binary code.
Oh yeah, 4-letter
And
code. My bad.
how it was 2-letter versus 4 letters. So that took us to 2 inches versus 4 inches. That's how we got there.
Only veterans could get to this point.
Oh, in September of 2025, scientists proposes evidence for simulated universe.
Look at that. You can find anything on the internet to contradict itself.
I know. Here's what you'll learn when you read this. Oh, I don't care about that. So,
learn is a strong word.
I'm going to get a doctorate and start publishing bullshit theories online.
you probably
We still
could.
got to tell people their
would
course.
believe it. And I'm going to get a doctorate in like something stupid like music.
So this is what
like Dr. Brown says this.
This is what this guy said, right? So in physics, there are laws that govern everything that happens in the universe. For example, how objects move, how energy flows, and so on. Everything is based on the laws of physics. One of the most powerful laws is the second law of thermodynamics, which establishes that entropy, a measure of disorder in an isolated system, can only increase or stay the same, but it will never decrease. Based on this famous law, Vopson expected that entropy in information systems, which his previous research defined as a fifth state of matter, should similarly increase over time, but it doesn't. Instead, it remains constant or even decreases to a minimum value at equilibrium. This is a direct contrast to the second law of thermodynamics, which inspired Vopson to adopt the second law of information dynamics or infodynamics, We know the universe is expanding without the loss or gain of heat, which requires the total entropy of the universe to be constant. However, we also know from thermodynamics that entropy is always rising. I argue this shows that there must be another entropy, information entropy, to balance the increase.
Call me entropy.
This guy argues that the law plays a role in atomic physics, electron arrangement, cosmology, and biological systems. The last one is Vopson makes a big claim. Contrary to Charles Darwin's idea that mutations occur randomly, mutations actually occur so that information entropy is minimized. Vopson analyzed...
Are we going to not do articles?
I'm not showing them. I'm just kind of reading them. Basically, it's this part of this is just explaining what the fuck he's talking about. Because I don't know about you, man, but his quote, I don't know what that shit means. Do you? Do you know what that shit means? Because I don't know what that shit means. And I don't think half the people, if not more, knows what that shit means. So,
there's also a theory
would you like me just to read
physics.
the quote and then leave him with that and be like, oh, wow, that's great. And then move on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Confuse the shit
that goes against. Actually, it's not a theory; it's proven. I think it's like the observation method or observation theory. There's like protons or something that when they're being observed, they behave another way versus when they're not being observed, they do the exact opposite. So, and that goes against everything that we know
basically
about true physics.
All the fucking things he said leads to this, which is his proof that we live in a simulation. So what this all adds up to in his estimation is that the second law of infodynamics could also be used to prove that we live in a simulation. Here's how. A super complex universe like ours, if it were a simulation, would require a built-in data optimization and compression in order to reduce the computational power and the data storage requirements to run the simulation. Vopson wrote, he said, this is exactly what we are observing all around us, including in digital data, biological systems, mathematical symmetries, and the entire universe. Basically saying, so how data goes into a computer, it compresses the data to reduce computational power and data storage, the requirements to run it. So like that's how memory in a computer works. When you download a game, to make the game, the fucking data in that game is insanely high. But for optimization reasons, they compress it.
Unless you're Call of Duty, then they don't.
Unless you're Call of Duty, and then they don't do that at all, which is why their games are super unoptimized. But yes, that basically saying that like, well, we must live in a simulation because something is compressing data and optimizing the data for life as we know it to exist. And
we make our own simulations.
Wouldn't that be something?
No, we do. We literally make our own simulations.
You're talking about in the video games and shit. Yes, we make our own simulations.
So who's to say we aren't somebody's video game?
Or the original,
or their simulation.
So this kind of stuff is why people are saying,
or the original. Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Are we?
We're the beta test.
All of the simulations think that they're original.
We're the alpha test
until they figure it out.
Yeah.
Is my head leaning or is my left trap bigger than my right?
Are you having a stroke?
Oh, shit. Hold on. One looks more curved than the other.
Looks like I need to start doing shrugs and shoulder presses.
Do that one more time.
You're a big dude. I'm like just realizing like, you know what I mean?
I don't think I'm that big.
A lot bigger than I am, dude. I'm a little guy.
How tall are you?
Trip?
5'9".
No, we're the same height.
Are we taking a trip back to the first episode here?
What do you mean?
Huh?
Alpha males.
Buy my course, brother. Brother. Check out all these brothers, brother. So yeah, I mean
that clip did really good on Blake's course too.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, I mean we very well could be living in a simulation.
I
think that we are.
That the simulation we're living in isn't just ones and zeros, right?
Like if you do 6 and 7 right now, I swear to God.
8, 9. Thrown into a computer, And like no one's really watching. I had to deal with that all Thanksgiving.
I'd put a gun in my mouth and fucking die. I'm sorry.
In game.
But I like the thought of it's not just like a bunch of numbers being run in the background of a computer, but it's actually like it is a collective of people playing The Sims, and we're The Sims. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And we're all interacting because our controllers are like friends in real life, and that's how we all like get to know friends in our world. Is they interact and they go, "Well, here, have your sim meet my sim." Yeah.
Here's the thing, man. Like, if we're all if life is a fucking video game, can we like? How do we turn the difficulty down?
We're like, this is like if Activision made us, though. It's pretty shit.
We have like
the graphics are
like
good,
all the
but
billionaires.
fuck, the gameplay sucks.
All the billionaires in our world are the people that are like actual billionaires.
They're the publishers.
In their real world, I guess. Yeah, and they're just like they can just spam like, here's another $100 I can put in towards
all the
my
cheat
character.
coders.
Yeah, all the cheat coders and stuff, and we're just sitting here and dudes are like, how do I fuck with my sim today?
I skipped the tutorial.
You know, it's kind of funny you bring up like, you know, like rich people are like the game developers in the simulation or or publishers, because egg theory is another fun one. Here's egg theory.
Okay.
Egg theory is a popular concept suggesting that all humans are one soul reincarnating, experiencing every life to learn empathy, with the universe acting as an egg for the soul's maturation until it becomes God. Basically,
seems too spiritual for me.
All life, every person you that has ever existed, who exists currently or will exist, is you.
This sounds very conceited.
To include God. So basically,
fucking myself.
So basically,
literally,
you're me, and you're me, and you're me, and I'm you.
No, you're me. You're me.
Or
I'm not you. You're me.
So every person who has ever lived or will live is actually the same single soul. After death, you are reborn as a different person, accumulating experiences from every life. The universe is an egg. The cosmos is a nurturing environment where your soul matures. By living every life, you experience all perspectives, eventually becoming God. Since you've chosen with the empathy part, since you've been everyone, every act of kindness or cruelty is ultimately done but to yourself, fostering deep compassion. So the origin of this is from a short story by an author named Andy Weir, who is also the author of The Martian. It's a fictional philosophical thought experiment, not a scientific or religious doctrine, though it touches on spiritual themes. But
that's pretty evident.
So it's pretty. It would be crazy to think if that were true, that like every being is of the same soul. So we are all each other. We are all the same.
I'm still more into this. I don't think it. That doesn't seem plausible to me. I can see that we're all connected. I can see that, like we're all in the same egg or something similar.
So
if we were in a simulation theory, I feel like we would have found aliens by now. You know.
No, they're the ones controlling it, man.
I wish.
They're the ones that made the simulation.
Yeah.
That's why we can't fucking find them.
Yeah, exactly.
But here's the fun thing, right? So like, how do
we can only generate so far.
Yeah.
It's
like the Atlas.
The other weird, 3-eye Atlas?
No, I was thinking more like the Atlas from No Man's Sky, yeah.
So the solipsism theory, a philosophical theory claiming that only one's own mind is certain to exist, viewing the external world, physical objects, and other people as mere representations or creations of that single consciousness, making shared reality knowable.
Sounds like the same thing.
No. So synopsism, or what's it called? Solipsism is like your own mind exists. Everything else, including other people, may be creations of your own consciousness. You might be the only real thing in existence.
Damn right.
Yeah.
You guys are
everything
fake.
else, not even people, but everything you see. Like nothing in the universe is real except you.
Just living in a dark room.
Which is kind.
I will say,
it really is
though,
kind of narcissistic though, because it's just like you believe the universe fucking revolves around you.
Here's something I want to say is crazy to me too. By the way, with these theories come believers.
It's crazy they're not theories.
There is at least one whatever it is, ideas. There's at least one person on this planet that believes they're the only true being and the only true mind.
Yeah.
I would believe that person would be a psychopath to genuinely believe that of themselves and has zero empathy. And like, I could totally see like serial killers and people of that kind of mind believing that.
It's kind of like the I'm killing as many people as I can to collect souls for my afterlife or some weird shit.
Yeah. Like, but I just think it's fun to think that like there are people that believe these things genuinely.
Oh, dude.
You know, which obviously this conversation the three of us are having disproves that it could be possible, because we're all trying to put ourselves in that mind that we're the only ones, and that Brock, you're fake, Doc, you're fake, I'm making it up, but Doc's thinking the same thing, Brock, you're thinking the same shit. You know, it's not possible.
So which one of us is right?
Mind fuck.
We all are, because it's not real.
I know.
Question.
Who's right? None of that.
Well, how many times have you guys seen your neighbors get groceries?
Several times a week. It's funny because as soon as I mentioned it and brought it up to Alicia, I was like, "Hey, babe," because here's the other thing that. Like,
well, now you're conscious about it. Now that's all you're seeing,
right? Yes. So like, how is this part? This is also kind of ties into the simulation theory, right? Is like, how many times have you seen your neighbors bring in groceries,
or at all?
I mean, going to the grocery store is different. But your neighbors, I see my neighbors all the time. What are you talking about?
I live in military housing. I don't see a fucking soul unless it's PT time.
You're in military housing. The rest of the family are hermits, while the fucking sailor goes and does the military thing, which you are one of them, meaning you don't see them. So you only see them at the beginning. Soldiers, then. Same shit. It's the same fucking flow of work.
There's dependas around here.
Yes, I know. But yes,
they're doing that while you're at work.
Yes, they're doing that when you're like the spouses will go grocery shopping while their husbands
they're doing
or wives
while we're at work.
Some of them, yes, but for the most part, like you don't see them doing that because the person that's still home is the one doing it, right?
I also don't see my wife going to the grocery store because I don't go with her.
Yeah, but
so she's fake. It's proven. She's fake. You don't have a wife. She's you.
She's you. Yeah, I was just about to say she's you.
Everything makes so much sense.
But yeah, like it's funny because like I told Alicia that, and I'm like, how many times have you ever seen so and so bring in their groceries? And she's like, holy shit, I've never seen any of my neighbors bring in groceries. Not too long after I pointed that out, I quite often see my neighbors bring in their groceries.
Well, it's also like you know when you get a new car. Yeah. And then you're driving it around and you
start
see
seeing that car
everywhere. And you're like, this is bullshit. I thought I was being a little unique here. I didn't think too many people drove it. Now you're like that's funny. How I see my Honda Civic. I see them everywhere.
My Honda Pilot. I got a brand new Honda Pilot Trail Sport, which was like, I never even knew that model existed. Right. And then I bought it and I got it in Sonic Gray, which because like I like the Sonic Gray on Honda cars, like that pearlescent type gray. Are you looking up what this car looks like?
Yeah, I did. I wanted to know if I should like call you a name or not, but I kind of like it. It's pretty sick.
What were you gonna say? You're gonna make fun of me for my SUV?
I was gonna call you a dyke or gay or something, but I like it.
No, it's not. It's not a Subaru.
It's good.
But I never once saw a Honda Pilot Trail Sport, and then I bought it, and I saw them same color. Everywhere.
You know, I bet this is what every boot thinks when they buy that Mustang
or Charger.
Yeah, or Charger or Camaro.
No, you know what I thought when I first graduated? I was then immediately I could spot everyone who was military, and I'm like, damn, there's a lot of like I didn't realize I lived in a Navy town until I got back from boot camp, and I was like, oh shit, that's right, the base is down the road, everybody's here. Like, damn. Now and still today, I'm like, yep.
I mean, today you live in Utah.
Yeah, we have
It's funny.
Army base down the road.
Down here, it's pickup trucks.
Yeah, you're in fucking Texas, of course.
Yeah, God damn right, I'm in fucking Texas. But yeah,
10-gallon hats.
Yeah, brother.
5-gallon men. Hell yeah.
I left my fucking hat inside my car. I can't do that. Anyway,
hold on. Speaking of hat, what was with this Brokeback Brock picture that you decided to send us?
So, over Thanksgiving, we decided it would be fun to take, if for me, Alicia, my brother-in-law, and his girlfriend, to go and take photos. Yeah,
for reference,
to go and take photos of like 90s cringy photos at JCPenney. So
I don't think they were doing that in the 90s.
We thought it would be fun for me to like hold him like that. So and then like kind of put like the fucking floaty ghost head of each other in it. And what we're doing is we're gifting that as a puzzle to her parents to put together.
I love that. I love that idea.
And I think the dark one is, we also made a calendar. The shadow version of that picture is for June.
We should make a calendar.
Do you get why I had that one for June?
Because it's Gay Pride Month.
Yep. It's Pride Month. And for each of our birthdays on the calendar, each of our birthdays, we put like the straight face, like 90s pose photo as our face on that day. Alicia,
did you also do like firefighter outfits and everything?
No. Alicia also did her hair in like 90s style. Like poof with bang swoop, like poofy bangs and shit. It was fun. That's what that was.
You know what your picture reminded me of, by the way, and I'm just now realizing it. Have you seen the Kieran J. Callanan Screaming Cowboy music video?
That one?
Yeah. Yeah. That's what it reminded me of. I'm watching it right now.
Y'all's feet.
This is a YouTube thing, dude. This came out 8 years ago.
That was 8 years ago?
Yeah, at least on this Alex Sidman channel. Hold on, let me see what this other
It's funny because didn't that like go viral just only like a few years ago?
Yeah.
I like how like 90s songs from like clubs and shit are becoming viral recently.
The good shit.
I would be pissed like if I did something 8 years ago and then someone else reposted it or repurposed it, I guess, and then they went viral. I'm fucking pissed.
Or worse, you made something almost 25 years ago and now it's going viral. Which is
like you're referencing something.
There's a lot of these fucking 90s like club songs that are like getting popular on TikTok over the last couple of years. And like the artists are now making TikToks because their song is now viral, you know, to
funny.
Like they always do it. Like they make a TikTok account and channel and page. Because like that one song they did like 30 years ago randomly became popular on TikTok. So it prompted them to make one.
This reminds me of do you know who Benny Blanco is?
Benny Blanco, let me pull him up.
He's big in the music industry. I think he's a producer. Let me see what exactly he does. Benny Blanco. You'll know him when you see his face if you've scrolled on TikTok for more than 5 minutes.
Kinda. He's Selena Gomez's husband.
Yeah. So he does this thing because he's like helped produce a bunch of songs. He goes on and he'll just put on like a random song, like one of Kesha's in the background, and he'll go, "Yeah, I helped produce this 15 years ago." Anyway, and it's just like it's this whole thing. It's pretty funny, and I don't know how many of them are true and how many are fake, because I'm like, I'm sure you've done some of this. I don't know what to call you out on. I'm not going to because I don't care because I think it's funny. But yeah, it just reminded me of that with the whole like dudes making accounts and being like, "This is my song." Yeah,
You would be surprised in the music industry, like how many people are like Chris Stapleton, for example. I've used him a lot because most of the country songs you heard in the 2000s, in 2010s, were songs he wrote.
Really?
Yeah.
And in another universe, he sang them.
You're right.
In this universe, he sings them. What are you talking about?
All of them.
All of them.
Maybe not all of them, but for the most part, like there are people out there that write a fuck ton of songs for other artists, and they're just not.
Now we have AI.
Yeah, now we have AI. Don't even get me started down the fucking AI hole again. Like AI is already pissing me off now because you want to hear a fun thing that I was told by a fucking tech recruiter 2 days ago.
You're not good enough.
Find a new career.
Really?
Yeah. They said, have you thought about like just not doing this career, like finding a new one? And I'm like, why? Like you're entry level, junior level developer with no experience and an associate's degree. No one will hire you.
Wow.
And they said,
That's debating.
they said, you've been out of school for almost 2 years. You will never get an internship. On top of that, AI is removing and is causing companies to just drop internships completely.
Their internships aren't even paid in the first place.
Yeah, they are.
Nah,
A lot are.
Software engineering
I feel
internships.
like that takes away the term internship.
No, interns don't get paid as much as a full-on engineer or developer, but they still get paid very well. Like especially in the tech world. Like a software engineering intern will make like 60 to 90,000 a year.
And the thing about an intern too is your job's not guaranteed. You don't have a full-time position technically at that company, and they can just drop you.
You're like in a 6 month to 1 year trial period.
And then they hire you if they like you, or they recommend you to another company if they don't have space, or they say get the fuck out of here.
Or lately they're just not doing it. So like AI is completely getting rid of entry level jobs for the tech world because they're doing AI is doing all the things that an entry level person would do. And it's funny because like one of my teachers was posting about how we should embrace AI and keep pursuing your degree in computer science and programming. Here's why. And like, cause obviously there's a LinkedIn post and I started to comment this, a long fucking comment, but Alicia's like, hey, you do know that like future employers can see these. And I'm like, I hope they do. And then I sat there and I'm like, I fucking hate you, LinkedIn. You know, because like it's literally LinkedIn is just a big corporate circle jerk of people just fucking sucking each other's cocks and shit and talking about like, that's a very insightful idea. Oh my God. And you know, good perspective on it. You know, it's the weird corporate speaking bullshit. And like my teacher made this fucking post about how AI is like making, you know, like saying that like it can code faster, debug quicker, and automate things that are tedious tasks. And I'm like, yes, all things that an entry-level developer is supposed to be doing to gain experience, but AI is not doing it. So the entry level is now effectively gone. So all the things that you're saying that like, it's a great tool because it does X, Y, and Z.
Just what we know as entry level.
Entry level
threshold has just gone up.
The threshold, and I said, and that's another thing that I was like even going to say is like this: the goalpost is continuously being moved because what used to be a low level degree and no experience to get your start has now become a bachelor's or master's degree plus 5 to 10 years experience to get your start.
Did you know the government just released an AI?
I'm sure they fucking did.
It came up on all of our computers today, and like all of us reported it to the security manager because we're like, this looks suspicious. And it turned out to be it's legitimate.
Was an AI co-pilot for government computers?
I think it actually is, yeah.
Makes sense. Everyone's using an AI co-pilot now. Every software, every system is using an AI co-pilot. And it's
I'm all for using AI to make my fucking job easier.
Hey,
because this is government work. So
I get it. Like in some tasks, like sure, AI is great as a tool to help, but companies are using it to replace actual positions, or like now it's like you need experience now to get the entry level job, but you can't get experience without getting experience. And unfortunately, AI is siphoning all that experience. So it's like,
what if this is the next step in the simulation?
Sorry, I just get really fucking passionate about it because it's like so many people are getting fucked over right now. Millions of people are out of work. Like the tech industry,
you should be used to being fucked over. You spent so much time in the army. Not that much time, but
it's just it
like
pisses,
enough time.
I guess the timing of everything kind of pisses me off because it's just like I worked so hard to like just change my career path and get a degree in something that I didn't think I'd be able to do, only to find out at the end of it, like, too bad, so sad, call dad. You're shit out of luck. And that's it's like, AI's doing right now. And it's like, what the fuck, dude? You know,
it hurts.
And now it's, I'm being told, have you thought about learning a trade? It's like, bitch, I did learn a trade. I worked in said trade for like 5 years. Like I was a pipe fitter. I was a fucking welder. I worked on construction sites. I don't want to do that
waiting
anymore.
for Ready Player One.
I love that
to be like Ready Player One.
That'll be fun. Bad but fun.
That's why if we are in the next step. That's why if we are in a simulation, this sucks. This simulation is dog shit.
For you.
I love that it's all coming full circle on the spectrum of education. Because it was us growing up, you have to get a degree, you have to go to college, or you will not be successful. Mm-hmm. Now that we're getting degrees and doing all this stuff, it's becoming obsolete because now everyone has a degree, and oh wait, all these jobs that you needed a degree for are being taken over by robots and AI and shit. And now everyone's just like, have you thought about getting dirty and learning a trade? And it's like,
well, the trades has been severely hurting for a while.
Do you know why, though?
The hard push for college.
Do you know? Yeah. It's not just that. And I can tell you this from experience. The trades don't want to fucking pay you for the work that you're doing.
Too.
Like I remember my dad when growing up, he was very poor. He was a welder, and he would constantly bitch about like not being paid enough for, and he'd work forever. Like he'd be working his ass off.
Yeah.
And he's like, dude, I'm barely making enough.
And it's like, it's fucking hard work too. And it's like, it's not a young man's job like workplace for sure. Like me with all the fucking issues that I have physically, like I can't keep up on a job site at the pace that they expect me to.
You mean it is a young man's job, is what you're saying?
What did I say?
It's not a young man's job.
I'm sorry. It is a young man's job. It is a young man's like career field. So people in our mid to late 30s going into our 40s that like, it's funny because it's like reverse, because it used to be like, learn to code. Now it's like, learn a trade. Because, you know, but now it's the point.
Dirty idiot.
In the trades, it's
should have learned the code when they first said it.
It's like a lot of people are like, man, you just work in a trade. It's like people who have worked in a trade understand like it's hard work. And I'm not saying I don't like hard work. I love hard work. Like I worked my fucking ass off when I was a pipe fitter. The thing is, there's politics involved with the trades. It's about whose dick are you willing to suck to get further, to get paid more. Because you could be
I think they understand I'm a cheap hoe.
You could be the best fabricator and welder, but if you're not willing to fucking kiss the boot of like your shop manager who never did that in a day in his life, then you're not going anywhere. That shit happened to me in the trades, like with the union. Like also, unions are very one-sided politically. So if you don't vote the way they vote, you're never getting ahead.
Why do they know that?
Because I
guess if you just don't talk about it, they'll just assume.
Yeah, I mean, they pretty much like to get through like union fucking like, and I'm not saying I'm against unions. I'm for unions because they do a lot of good. It's just they will also fuck you over if you don't agree with them.
Just start selling pictures of your feet.
My feet suck, dude. That won't work.
Some people
You wouldn't buy your feet. That doesn't mean someone else fucking wouldn't.
Anyway, we went off the wrong fucking topic.
We're down the wrong hole.
Brock, I'll buy up.
Huh?
I'll buy you some little red panties. Like you take some pictures, post them online, you'll make a killing.
Check out Brock's Only Toes link in the info below.
So there's another weird theory of life out there called the Boltzmann brain hypothetical, which is a self-aware consciousness that spontaneously arises from random fluctuations in chaotic universe, existing briefly with false memories. Rather than evolving naturally as a part of a larger ordered world, it's a thought experiment in cosmology.
It sounds like most of my exes with their false memories.
So basically, it is more plausible that a brain will spontaneously spawn in the chaos of space and like have false memories than it is for like the universe to just exist.
Sounds like Futurama shit.
One.
You hate this one?
I do. I just don't like the idea that. I mean, I guess it's not that crazy because like we're kind of already doing that and we know that we are. But I think it's the idea that I'm not on a planet. My brain is just floating through the vastness of space on its own.
It even says right here, given an infinite universe, it's statistically more likely for a random self-aware brain to spontaneously form in chaos than for an entire universe like ours to even exist. Basically, you're just a momentary brain floating in entropy, hallucinating your whole life. So nothing you see is real. And
this is a bad trip. I need better drugs.
You're just a fucking brain that just fucking spawned in space and is just, or like matter and energy just spawned in space that became somewhat conscious to create the illusion.
Why doesn't your brain imagine you with a job? What the fuck?
Why doesn't my brain imagine me with a bigger wiener?
There's another one where I saw was called the Gaia theory.
My headset died right when I said that.
There was one that I saw called the Gaia theory.
I like the quantum theory because it suggests that particles don't decide on a state until they're observed. Like that, like when they're being watched, they do something completely different than when they're not being observed.
So you tell me what I can't see right now could be totally different.
I don't remember how they did it and they proved it. There was a method that they used. I think it was like a mirror method or like something like that. You can look at this up, honestly. They explain it very well. The quantum theory that suggests particles don't decide on a state until observed. Just fucking Google that and you'll find how.
Oh, I've heard of this.
Yes.
I heard about this in high school.
It's just like
they act like they're alive.
Something doesn't exist until you observe it or something like that, right?
No. So it goes against the laws of physics because they're supposed to do something, but they only do that when they're being observed.
Are you sure you're thinking of the quantum theory? Because that's not.
It's a part of quantum theory.
I don't believe in physics.
Hang on.
Just do particles that don't act the same when observed. We're just a bunch of idiots talking about things that we have no idea about on the internet, guys.
The particles are only reacting when they are observed.
Something like that. That's the face. Good. That's the thumbnail right there. Like,
I was thinking the thumbnail I was thinking was life or something like it.
Life or something like it.
I'd have to see it.
You're thinking of observer effect in quantum mechanics, often discussed together in the wave function.
Quantum something.
So the core idea, certain quantum particles behave differently when they are measured or observed. Before observation, particles exist in superposition. There's a fucking show about this on Apple TV. It's a really good fucking show.
Also,
it's shit, dude. I recommend I recommend watching it. It's really good. Hang on.
God, we are so squirrel. I swear. This is why people watch us. The few people that watch us.
Dark Matter. It's called Dark Matter on Apple TV, and it is exactly this.
Interesting.
And it's fucking trippy. So, many possible, which superposition is many possible states at once. When you observe or measure them, the superposition collapses into a single definite state. A particle described by a wave function, which tells you the probability of where it could be. Unobserved, the particle behaves like a wave spread out over many possibilities. Observed, the wave function collapses. The particle shows up in one specific place like a particle. So the double split experiment. This is an experiment that made the observer effect famous. When unobserved, particles act like waves going through both slits at once and creating an interference pattern. When observed, if you observe which slit the particle goes through, it acts like a solid particle going through only one slit. The wave pattern disappears. Simply measuring the path changes the outcome. What the theory does not mean, it is not a human consciousness. It's not about human consciousness specifically. It's not that particles decide to act differently because you look at them. The observer can be any measuring device, not a person. It is strange enough that many interpret it in philosophy. So basically, things act differently when they're not being observed. And the show Dark Matter is literally about exploring different realities by putting I don't want to spoil it. I really don't. I'm not going to. Just it's
How
about.
long has it been out for?
It's about it's maybe not even a year.
Oh, yeah, I guess don't spoil it, maybe.
Watch it. I highly recommend watching Dark Matter on Apple TV. It's really fucking trippy and really good. If you're fucking autistic, if you're autistic, you're probably going to guess what's happening. Like, it tells you what's happening in like the second episode.
Oh, Blake, this is your show.
What?
I said, oh, Blake, this is your show.
I'm not that autistic. I'm more dumb. I don't have the good kind of autism.
Either way,
I can't even count.
Do you like scientific like mind bendy thrillers?
Yeah, they're fun.
Then you'll like this
mainly
show.
For the thriller aspect.
I
like a good scare,
like a mind trip type show or movie, like a good mind fuck.
I got to be in the mood for them, but when I am, they're awesome.
Have you ever seen?
I got one for you. Then,
have you ever seen the movie Memento?
No.
Watch it.
Memento Mori.
So the guy suffers from short-term memory loss. So he like tattoos notes on himself to remember things.
Okay.
And it basically plays out the memories, I think, backwards from the last thing that happened to the first thing that happened. So like you start to understand what the fuck's going on at the end because everything's going in reverse, I think.
I hate those.
Interesting.
It's not, it's fucking weird because you're like, what is happening right now? And you're trying, you really truly cannot figure out what the fuck's happening until almost the end.
Interesting.
I lost what I was
like
saying.
those are fun.
Alicia was watching. I got
interrupt you guys.
I got Alicia to watch Fight Club the other night.
We don't talk about that.
Still haven't seen it.
She surprisingly guessed what was happening way before the reveal, and she never
does that shit too. That aggravates the fuck out of me.
No, she normally doesn't. She normally can't figure it out.
It was spoiled for me. Obviously, it's been out for so long. Like I'm not even mad about it. But when I heard like what the big reveal at the end was, I was like, oh, okay, now I feel like I've seen it.
What,
like
Fight Club?
For you.
Whatever. Yeah.
Oh,
I'll talk about that. So you're into like ghosts and spooky things. Well, if that's just like another dimension, they appear as ghosts to us.
Well, it's thought as an overlapping dimension, or that time is actually like, instead of it being like a line, it's all just mushed on top of each other, and we're living in our current time, and they're living in theirs.
And
it's like an imprint almost.
In certain places, it actually overlaps, and then kind of just like it's like an imperfect line that wiggles, and part of those wiggles kind of overlap each other. So we could be ghosts in another reality, which I mean,
it scared the shit out of somebody in some dimension just now.
or something weird like in another reality, the veil is thin in this point of ours and theirs, and they just randomly like have aberrations of like some fucking retard behind a microphone.
Think about this every time that you jerk off.
Yeah, just
someone's
like
watching,
someone's like what if the of ghosts like moaning and shit is like just
someone coming.
It's just someone just like the veil became super thin right in that spot, and you just and it's a dude just blowing his load, and you're just like, oh god.
That's what all ghost ectoplasm is. What we all joke about, it actually is.
It's interdimensional cum.
It made it into our timeline.
It's interdimensional cum.
Did you know if you Google people coughing, it looks like they're giving blowjobs to a bunch of ghosts?
Yeah. Yes.
What?
Google it. You'll see what I'm talking about. And then so Google it and go.
Coughing?
Yeah, people coughing, and then go to images.
Is this going to be some blue waffle thing?
No, it's literally going to be people coughing.
The amount of people that are not.
I see what you mean now.
It looks like they're giving ghost blowjobs
for the viewer. Here's the fourth photo from the Nolan County Health whooping cough. It's literally just a fucking old guy with his hand on his chest, and he's just like that.
I see what you mean now. I thought it was going to be, I don't know why my brain was like, oh, it's going to be like a crazy video of an x-ray of someone coughing and it looks like there's a wiener in there. I don't know.
Nope.
It's a lot more simple.
Coughing.
It's a lot more simple than you originally thought. So what's happening is when you get a tingle in your dongle, someone in another universe is actually coughing where you're currently at. And that's what that is. That's what that is.
Do you ever think when you yawn, a ghost drops his balls in your mouth?
No, but I will now every single time. Thanks, Brock.
You're welcome. You're just like, you're fucking like, and there's a ghost just like, I better fucking get to it.
We should have all gotten drunk and had this conversation.
But hey, even better, we're doing it sober.
Do you ever get out of the shower? I think it's way better drunk.
What were you saying?
I get out of the shower every time that I shower.
No, but now hear me out. You ever get out of the shower and look at yourself in the mirror, and then you just start slapping them on your thighs? Just
you got enough.
You know what I like to do? I like to fucking like flick things, like drop and try to and play baseball with it.
Really?
And just like bottle caps and coins, like type thing.
I've never done that.
Where it's just like you just drop it and you try to swing and hit it.
You guys ever just like poked your head out and then just like looked back and forth like you thought someone knocked? That's like what my dick does if I try to do that.
I'm so sorry.
You got an innie? You got an innie?
I thought you were going to say you ever poked your head out of the shower and looked around. I'm like, my shower has a giant fucking window in it. So no. Yeah, my shower is kind of crazy. You walk in my bathroom and there's like a bathtub and a big fucking bay window in my shower.
Like to the outside world, right?
Yeah.
Like those fogged windows?
No,
my parents have
no. Not to the outside. It's like a clear window that I could see everything in the bathroom.
Oh, I thought you meant an actual window. We have like a frosted one in my parents'.
No, the windows in my bathroom are frosted, but I'm talking like you go into the shower. It's like so if you're looking at it straight on, right? The entrance to the shower is on the side behind a tile wall. And you go in there and like the whole wall is got a cutout for a glass window. And then there's like a bathtub that sits outside of it underneath the window. And then there's the two sinks. I have a fucking bougie ass bathroom. I'm sorry.
Nice. There's something about a bougie bathroom. Let's be honest.
Everybody
makes you feel good.
Everybody deserves a bougie bathroom.
I know. I want one of you. Okay, as a kid, or even as an adult, right? You go into someone's bathroom and they have a television in their bathroom. I want one of those. That's how I'll know I've made it. Is when I can have a TV in my bathroom. I'll be watching Markiplier while taking a shower, dude. We sit there watching them play Five Nights at Freddy's.
I just bring my phone.
My balls.
I just bring my phone in the bathroom and put it on a fucking shelf in my shower and just watch YouTube like that.
I've done it. I've done that too. But there's just something about the idea of a TV hanging on my wall You know what I mean?
You would like that idea until like the moisture from the humidity of your shower gets in it and fucks it up.
But I feel like at that point in my life, if I need a TV in my bathroom, I feel like at that point in my life, I can afford to fuck up a few TVs from some moisture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can fuck up a few 75-inch flat screens in my bathroom.
Or a built-in a wall fridge for your shower beers.
Oh, dude. Okay,
I'll never understand the shower beer thing.
Now you're talking, dude.
I'll never understand the shower beer thing.
Holy shit! What do you mean? You don't drink beer. It's different. You can't.
I don't really drink at all. Like barely.
You're missing out.
You're
missing out. Yes. Sometimes you need to experience just getting hammered in the shower.
That's what they tell
never gone.
People
You've
that
never
do cocaine.
Had a
Do the same. Say the same thing. I had a rough day today.
Try it. Too.
Honestly, if I enjoyed alcohol, the Navy would have absolutely already made me an alcoholic at this point.
What are you talking about? The Navy was alcohol.
Yeah. Is it Angel's like song?
Yes. No, I'm saying if I liked alcohol, the Navy would have absolutely made me an alcoholic.
Oh. Well, I did that on my own. But there's okay.
We're using the term alcoholic so loosely here.
Back to what I was saying, which the military does, by the way, when they're like, "Oh, how many beers do you have a week?" And you're like, "I have about 6 or 7." Had to do it. Sorry. And they're like, "You're an alcoholic.
You're off the podcast,
brother. You're going. You got to go to the thing. You got to go do the thing. You drink way too much." And you're like, "What are you talking about, dude?"
6 or 7 beers in a week. That's like one a night.
Like, I know, but
no, it's over 14. Actually, that's considered.
You need to one day experience. You come home, you having a bad day, right? And you go, I got a few beers that can be cracked into. And you go, I'm gonna start this with a hot shower. And you go, I'm not gonna bring just one. I'm gonna bring a couple. And you get out of that shower with a nice buzz going on, dude. And you're just like, this is how I start my evening. Your day immediately better. You've kind of sweat the day out through the hot water, and you're feeling.
You've seen how fast he drinks his beer? He's not in the no, I'm talking to you, Doc. Have you seen how fast this kid drinks his beers?
They're pretty fast.
Yeah, he ain't in them very long.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I can stand in the shower for about 30 minutes with about 3 beers.
Just contemplating your life.
I have a great time. Yeah.
I also don't like hot showers.
I don't. Usually, I'm not thinking.
I don't drink them for the taste. I drink them for the effect.
Hey, if I'm taking 3 beers in the shower, you're damn right they're not for taste.
That's when Blake's NPC behavior is being loaded.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I've had many nights people go, "Man, I didn't know you could do that," and be like, "I don't even know what it did. Don't tell me."
Blake literally is the Sim character. He just goes into the shower and just stands there.
Yeah, I do. I don't think you understand how often I do that. I stand there on my phone.
I try. I'm in there longer than I want to be, mostly because I'm not used to having a water softener, so I feel like I have soap on me all the time.
This is me on the toilet. Do you guys have a bidet? I highly recommend a bidet.
I need a bidet.
Are awesome.
we're
used one for the first time.
I need to get it. I really do need to get a bidet because it is a game changer.
I want a smart toilet. My in-laws have smart toilets, and it's awesome walking into their bathroom, and it goes,
does it just greet you?
How are you? It does, and it opens the seat for you. It turns the light on
today.
Dude, it's literally the South Park skit. Like when Randy goes and gets a new toilet,
the Japanese toilet.
You see the Japanese toilets? Yes, it's literally you walk in, the room's dark. It senses you walk through the door. It opens up. A light is glistening from the porcelain bowl. The seat starts heating up for you, and it's nice and warm when you sit down. It's euphoric.
Does it tell you how many Katie Courics it is?
I thought that having a toilet seat that closes slowly was great.
Yeah, and it does that too.
I have one of those. I hate it. I fucking can't stand it. I push it down. It pisses me off.
And you can get them loaded with little smell good, little perfume. You get up from your shit, it goes and it gets rid of the stink for you.
This is a lot for something that I'm only going to spend 2 minutes on.
You say 2 minutes.
You say that, but then like think about how often you're shitting. You know, it may be 2 minutes at a time, but how much of it? How much time?
I'm on TikTok way more on the toilet than I'm actually shitting.
Dude, no, I've been getting out of the habit of sitting on the toilet and staying there because
didn't you make a video recently where you were on the toilet and like your legs went numb and then someone helped you up and then you just like collapsed? Yeah. That's about how long I stand on the toilet. Sit on the toilet. Sit on the toilet.
The average person spends roughly 90 to 240 days, 3 to 8 months on the toilet in their lifetime.
That's not that long. I thought it'd be longer.
But just shitting, just shooting.
Yeah.
That's like average too. That's not even
that's low. Those are low numbers. Those are rookie numbers.
That's
you gotta pump that up.
That's average. That's not even like one of those days where you're like your stomach is hot and you're trying to really get it out of you.
Are those single people? I want to know the married man's time on the toilet.
You know what I'm talking about?
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about
so we
when
did
you just feel it bubbling.
And
right?
we just had Thanksgiving, so this is perfect for this.
Okay, because you had to talk about this, and you said you wanted to save it.
Yeah.
The theory, you know what the title of this fucking episode is going to be? We simulated a theory.
The title
is simulated a topic.
The title is going to be life or something like it.
It's literally our controllers telling us what to do. So don't blame us. Blame our controllers.
Blame the programmer.
Yeah, but you feel it burning, and then you finally sit down. These are the worst ones. When you think it's going to be like a one and done. Right? Like, I'm not saying quick. It's going to take a second, but you get it all out in one session. And then you don't. You have to go back 5 or 6 times. I had that happen 2 weeks ago. And Kate was like, "Are you okay?" And I went, "No. I'm in writhing pain right now. This sucks."
Did you eat a lot of dairy?
No, I had the spicy ramen.
Dude.
Shin ramen.
So I did not shit hardly at all for like 2 weeks. So like the week that my in-laws came, from the day they got here all the way until like 3 days ago, I couldn't shit at all. And I was so like, dude, I am back the fuck up right now. And I know it was because of my change in diet, because it was like the change in diet was so drastic, and the amount of beer I drank that week. Yeah. And it was like, I even told Alicia, I was just like, I know obviously I'm drinking a beer right now, but this is like the first beer I've had since fucking
I mean, it's not like you gotta go to work
after
tomorrow.
Thanksgiving. Thanks, man. But yeah, I was like, me and her dad, we were just drinking beers every day. Every fucking day. And like it got to I eventually got to the point where I'm like, I made Alicia.
You never had the dads?
No, I didn't.
I hate the dads.
Dude, I hate the dads too, but I was like, at that point I was wishing I did.
You look confused.
I remember Brock telling me what a dad's was.
The dads are the day
after drinking shits.
Day after drinking shits. And no, I didn't
get them. Those
are
the best.
Yeah, and I didn't get them. I did not get them. And I was so fucking upset because I'm like, dude, normally like after a lot of drinking, like I have to shit, like, and it looks like black tar heroin. So not really, but it's dark.
Very specific. It sounds
dark.
like a knowledgeable person right here.
Like if I had a night of heavy drinking, my shit is dark. But and no, it's not usually dark, so don't worry. But yeah, I couldn't fucking shit. Like I was just like, dude, and like when I did shit, it was like very little. And I made Alicia go get me like fiber rich stuff. Like I started like taking in a lot of fiber. Fiber helps you shit.
You didn't. No. Well, yes and no.
Well, we were also what we were eating was also bad, right? So for Thanksgiving, we did non-traditional. We did barbecue beef briskets. And so it was like barbecue beef briskets, cornbread casserole, tater tot, cheesy tater tot casserole, and we had a fucking shit ton of it. I had literally 12 pounds of brisket. And only half of it, not even half of it was eaten. So we had so much leftovers that I just literally ate barbecue brisket for lunch and dinner. And,
there you go.
And I was like, dude, I can't eat any more of this. Like, it was just so much. And like, yeah, like that, what we were eating caused me to not shit. So I had her get some fiber rich stuff so that I could just increase my fiber intake. Also, I wasn't working out. Like when I take a break from the gym and my diet goes to shit, I don't shit. And when I go to when I start working out again, I start shitting normal again. So when they left, I went to the gym, and like these last few days is finally my body is letting it out.
When you guys were in boot camp, how long did it take for you to take your first shit?
Oh my God. The moment that I thought about it was the moment that it was like, hey, guess what? So like,
it's right now.
Like we were marching. I'll never forget this. It is to this day the longest shit I've ever dropped. Like this is my personal best, like my personal largest fucking turd.
Unbroken. You couldn't take a picture,
dude. I know. I was so upset. I'm like, I wish we had our phones right now because no one will believe what I just did. I want to say I hadn't.
But you got phones in boot camp?
Only after like a certain point, like we were allowed to use our phones for like on Sundays for like an hour. We had to earn it. It wasn't like they just gave them to us.
Army shit.
Yeah.
It also wasn't right away. It was like near the fucking end.
No.
I earned mine by graduating boot camp.
Yeah, I didn't get mine until I left.
Either way, we didn't have our phones. I didn't fucking talk to anybody anyway. So I didn't
tell us more about your shit though.
So at this point, I want to say this was week 3 into basic. And I was like, we were walking back from lunch chow.
Hold on. Week 3 was your first one?
Something along those lines. It was pretty deep in. All I know, yeah.
Is it bad that I don't know if you're gonna say that's it or if it's the long time? I don't know which way this is going.
I can't really truly remember. All I know is it was definitely over a week and a half.
That's crazy.
I think that's a long time.
I only know this because like, well, given how much like what you're eating, how often you're eating, like the amount of training you're doing and stuff.
I think it's the eggs. I think it was the eggs.
I don't know what it was, but like it was long enough for me to notice I was losing weight from basic because I lost like 60 pounds in basic training. And I was walking back from lunch chow and I was like, randomly thought, I'm like, when's the last time I took a shit? Because up to that point, the last time I took a shit was reception battalion before we went into straight up basic training. So I'm like, when's the last time I took a shit? And immediately after that thought, my body was like, now.
It's like when you started seeing all your neighbors do groceries.
Yeah. So it's like my body was just like, you said the magic word, buddy. So like immediately my body, I had like horrible, we were marching back and I'm like, we have about 15 minutes to get our gear and get ready to go to the next training area. So of course, everybody is like piling into the bathroom after chow because it's the only moment we're going to get to shit. I go in there, I race everybody up there and I go in there. I'm like, I'm going to shit myself. Please move. And I fucking, dude, it was like, I felt everything inside of me move. Like you ever take a shit so big, your gut, your insides they just drop.
Yes.
And I shit you not. It was like this fucking long. It was like this fucking long. It was in the pot. It was like into the drain and it came out of the water and circled the bowl completely.
Imagine if you were on a spacecraft and that got out.
Yeah. Try holding a bag over your ass with that one. Ain't no way, buddy. You're going to be pushing. That one's going to be like, you're going to be like, I can't catch it. But yeah, dude, there was so much fucking poop, dude. And I was, It was so I felt really great afterwards though.
There's this one guy. I was in SOI, right? It was an ITB. We're sitting there. We've got a little bit of downtime, right? And this dude, big dude, he comes out and he goes, "Y'all need to see this shit." And we're like, "What?" Everyone in the squad gets up, and we're like taking turns passing the toilet, seeing this thing. Y'all remember how big around a 203 is?
No.
Yes.
Oh my God.
You could have loaded that thing snug in a 203, dude.
Oh my God. Was it
his?
his?
MRE shit?
It wouldn't blush.
Grenade launcher.
It wouldn't blush.
No, I'm saying, was it like an MRE shit?
Yeah, I think we had just gotten back from the field, so yes. It was like, dude, I couldn't believe my eyes. I had to stand there awestruck for a second and stare at it. I was like, that's insanity. We were like, is your asshole okay? And he goes, dude, it flew out of me. We're like, that's fucked up, dude.
Dude, there was a fucking there's
so many people that wish we simulated this conversation.
I know. There was a I remember I went to I don't remember where I was, but I walked into a public toilet and there was kind of like that. It was a very thick turd. And it was about like that long and like that big around.
You ever seen a turd in a urinal?
And yeah, I have, unfortunately. But this thing was so big, whoever dropped it, it landed like this way over the fucking drain. So it wouldn't flush. So it was like just sitting there over the drain like that. Like it looked like a log bridge. Like it wouldn't go.
Was it one of the sticky ones too?
Funny.
I don't know. I didn't touch it. What the fuck?
You can tell. You can tell. You can tell when it's a sticky
I
shit.
did try to flush it, and it didn't even move. It was just like the water just went around it, and I'm like,
you can tell when it's a sticky shit. Like you're like, that's gonna leave a mark.
So what I did was I tried peeing it in half.
I was just about to say that,
and it had to be made of plastic or something because it was like there ain't no fucking cutting this one in half.
You're doing it, and it's like splashing on your leg.
Yeah, this is where a family poop knife would come in handy.
Why is that a thing?
I don't know. I saw a TikTok about this where it was like my family has.
Wait, this is real?
Yeah, I'm not even lying. Family poop knife is a real thing where people will have like a knife in their bathroom specifically to cut up poop. You Googled it.
There are products for this. 2-pack poop knife, silicone poop cutter.
Yeah, okay.
You can buy these.
Yeah, there it is. Like family poop knife. Like,
I sell them at Walmart.
And then down that aisle.
it's like it's straight up like a knife to cut poop.
What are we doing here? All right.
I mean, okay, so let's be real, right?
See, Brock, that's what you should do. You should just start selling random shit like this on TikTok Shop. Just start making crazy ass videos that go viral, and then people start using your link.
I should get a 3D printer and go to the fucking market that happens in my town every weekend, where people just sell random bullshit they make, and just sell 3D printed poop knives.
Yes.
Instead of 3D printed dragons, 3D like poop knives.
I like it.
It'll be like a conversation. Like, is this real? Like, yeah. Have you ever like had a stool that was like so like too much for your toilet to handle that you wish you had something to cut it up with?
I'm telling you, you can make a video that's just like you're just being super sarcastic and over the wall with it, and that's the type of shit that people are like, this is hilarious, and then they end up fucking buying it.
That's the type of shit people want to cut of.
Yes, sir. That's your slogan right there. That's your slogan right there.
That's that shit right there. That's what it should be.
This is the simulation in full effect.
This is the simulation full effect.
This is the part where people are going to simulate watching it.
I know. I know.
You're going to be like, all right, we're going to skip this area.
Yeah, I saw a TikTok of someone talking about their family poop knife, and I was just like, And then the family ass wipe, where it's literally just like a stick with a rag on it. Instead of toilet paper, they all use the same tool to wipe their ass with. And they're like, we just clean it off. And I'm like, that's not how that works.
Disgusting.
But all right.
What if we're like that random Google search of someone else? We're the simulation of someone else.
Another reinforcement to simulation theory is that like everything's a GTA fucking server.
Yeah, basically.
Life is a GTA server.
I'm just that fucking dirty hooker on the side of the road that just didn't get it. It wasn't working for them.
Yes,
I want to be the guy that stole the military aircraft successfully from the base and didn't get shot.
Which time?
I don't know, but whichever time that they made it out and survived.
There's been actually a few times of that where someone went and stole a fucking military aircraft. Nowadays,
are we talking about in GTA or actually?
Actually,
it's actually pretty impressive.
I'm not even.
So I'm not gonna say
there was even.
I'm not gonna say which base it is, but I was on a base and it was an Air Force base, but there was a section of base that was just open to the public.
It was
not monitored. You can just walk on the tarmac.
Of course, this is like
security.
The one that time,
I guess they were simulating security.
Military.com. That time, a Marine mechanic took a joyride in a stolen A4M Skyhawk.
Notional.
How much could a Marine Corps fighter cost? It was probably, so it said, in case you're wondering, rather that it was the cost back in 1984 when Foote stole one of these aircraft from the Marine Corps Air Station in El Toro. Today, that would be the equivalent of $41 million. So it says sentries tried to stop Foote as he taxied the aircraft for takeoff, but they just couldn't get his attention. He joined the Marines to go to the Corps. Yeah, obviously he joined the Marines to go to the Corps. Oh, fuck. And hoped to attend flight school. So, however, while flying at 42,000 feet in a glider, he suffered aerial embolism, so he got the bends in flight, which I didn't think he could get, but let's see. He flew the fighter for 50 miles, roughly half an hour, doing loops and barrel rolls over the Pacific Ocean. Then he landed it after making 5 passes of the runway. No one tracked the plane. They didn't send any other fighters to intercept it. He just brought it back on his own. He was sent to the stockade at Camp Pendleton, served 4.5 months confinement, and was served an other than honorable discharge. So not dishonorable, other than honorable.
I feel like someone in that was like kind of like, hey guys, that's pretty badass.
There was a story that Fat Electrician told, like there was a guy that like stole an airplane twice from a military base because he did it the first time and no one believed that he did it, and he did it again to prove that he could, that he did.
It's really funny.
It's the definition of no balls.
Like I'll do it again.
What if billionaires are the ones that just bought the premium content?
What's that? Definitely
did.
Like they just got the premium content download.
Their handlers swiping. The billionaires are actually the characters of small children who got a hold of their parents' credit card, and it's just buying all the things in the game. That's why we have billionaires.
Yes. So I was wrong about it being a military aircraft, but it was a vet. It was a vet, Korean War vet. So Thomas Fitzpatrick was known for landing stolen small planes on Manhattan streets in 1956 and 1958 as part of a bar bet.
That's wild.
He's a Korean War veteran, Marine, and Army boxing champion.
He don't give a shit. He's like, I've done too much.
On this day in 1956, a drunken Marine, Thomas Fitzpatrick, bet someone at a bar in New York City that he couldn't steal a plane and land it outside, and he would do it again 5 days later. Of course, this person just mentioned the story and didn't actually say what really happened.
Modern dating apps are like randomized.
So as part of a bet,
boxes.
he stole a plane and landed it in the streets of Manhattan. And then a few days later, someone said that they thought he was full of shit that he did it. So he went and did it again to prove that he did do it the first time.
It's all a GTA server. It's because like,
and this is in the fucking 50s.
And we don't even have GTA 6.
A lot more
it's crazy.
possible to do that.
Oh yeah, stealing planes was probably easy as shit back in the 50s.
Maybe we don't have GTA 6 because the
we are GTA 6
happened yet. Exactly.
We are GTA 6.
We could literally be GTA 6. What if GTA 6 came out on like that? Like GTA 6 is gonna be the Ready Player One, and we are just in. We're just gonna go into GTA 6.
All I'm gonna say is if GTA 6 doesn't launch on PC,
I'm going to the strip club.
If GTA 6 doesn't launch on PC after all these fucking delays, I'm gonna be really pissed off.
How would it not launch on PC?
Because never in the history of Rockstar has any of their games launched on PC on launch day. They've always launched 1 year later.
Get fucked, I guess. PC Master Race.
GTA 5, Red Dead. None of them have ever launched on PC day one. They've always launched a year later.
Lame.
Be console player, I guess.
Anyway.
Simulate that, motherfucker.
Simulate that, bitch.
How are we?
I love that modern dating apps are like randomized.
How are we with
boxes.
what?
With the episode? How are we? Are we
155?
Why don't you tell us in the comments how we are?
Are you asking about time?
Yeah. No, is that like, do we have any more things like theories, or did we go through them all and then we just started rambling? I'm just curious.
Well, we didn't really go through them all. We just started rambling. We just scrolled the fuck off.
I was just curious. I didn't know if we like scrolled off at the right time.
No, I told you this is gonna be this is gonna be low effort today.
I like it.
I feel like all of our episodes are pretty low effort.
No,
honestly.
they're not. We kind of put them together pretty good. I did want to do an episode on Mandela effect, but we kind of already fucking talked about it.
Oh my god, we didn't even touch on this.
What?
How are they?
Dreams.
What about them?
What are dreams in relation to the simulation theory?
What are dreams in the simulation
the whole
theory?
like we can't differentiate between dreams and real life. That thing?
No. I guess that depends on who you talk to.
I don't understand what your question is then.
But what are dreams? Are dreams like peeking into another?
Oh,
like our actual...
I see what you're saying. You're still on simulation theory, not a different theory, and you're saying what are dreams? That, yeah. And okay, sorry, I was thinking of a totally different theory about dreams and real life being you can't. Anyway, I think it's us playing our own simulation.
Could be, could be.
I think it's us playing our own simulation. I think we go night and we go. I'm playing my own game,
dude.
Now that's why it's so crazy.
I mean, it's kind of like Avatar. Avatar, they go to sleep to go into the Avatar.
I have a reoccurring dream.
Yeah, I
still have this current reoccurring dream that I swear has to be another reality of me. Or
that's where deja vu comes from.
No, hang on. It's a little weird, and I've explained this to Alicia. I always tell Alicia the way that my life has changed from the moment like I started dating her to now versus what it was before her. I feel like I'm living a completely different one. And a lot of it has to do with the dreams that I've had since being with her to even now, because I still have them. That dream being that I knew
dreams is what they are.
They kind of are, but not at the same time. But like in these dreams, I'm with Alicia, but I've always been with Alicia.
Okay.
Like I've met her. I've met her before. Like I've done things with her, like on dates and stuff. And like
you're seeing the end game.
Like, no, I'm just basically seeing that like I've had a past relationship with her.
I see you. Like almost like flashbacks of the prior renditions.
I've had a relationship with her in the past. Oddly enough, these relationships happen while I was with Stephanie, my ex. So it's like,
bitch.
Like like in the dreams, like I was like in a secret relationship with Alicia the whole time. or that I had met her and was in a relationship with her in the past.
Weird.
And it's super weird because it's like I still have these dreams where it's like I feel like that I've been with her before, but I haven't.
That is very strange.
And they're so real. That's the other weird part. They're like super real feeling. Mm-hmm. And then like I wake up a little confused sometimes because I'm just like, what the fuck?
But you guys have heard that like mushrooms and stuff, or like was that like ayahuasca and things like that can give you similar experiences?
Yeah, I've heard
like
that.
Open the veil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever had reoccurring dreams like that where it's like the same thing, but they feel so vividly real?
No, never reoccurring.
And
I don't have dreams that I remember.
I tell Alicia about it. I'm like, it just feels like that I've switched into another reality because like the life that I'm living now just seems so drastically different than the life I used to live. And then after I have dreams like that, it feels even more so.
See, for me, someone just like shuts my simulation off and then like turns it back on the next day.
You don't have dreams at all?
Not that I'm aware of. No.
Is this because of your meds?
Anything? No, this has always been like how it is. For as long as I can remember, I don't.
Boring fucking life.
Like my wife says that I'll dream, like from if she observes me sleeping, but I don't recall anything.
That's so weird.
I didn't know this until I moved in with Kate. I apparently snore like a fucking chainsaw. I had no idea my entire life. Dude. So while we were in Florida, we passed out on my buddy's couch, and apparently she gets up to drink water, and we've been drinking all night, right? She gets up to get water, and she notices how badly I'm snoring, and she like comes up to me, shakes me to wake me up. Nothing happens, right? Slaps me a little bit on the arm. Nothing happens. Takes a pillow, throws it at me. Nothing happens. Takes the couch cushion and launches it at my face.
Nothing happened.
And I'm just... It's making me think maybe I should go get checked for sleep apnea because like I do wake up periodically when I sleep. So
Alicia, you're dying on the brink of death in your sleep multiple times a night.
I told Kate that. She's like, I don't even understand why people snore. And I was like, oh, yeah, it's because you can't breathe. That's what snoring is.
I'm suffocating at night.
Your body's struggling.
And tell you what, though, if you do get a sleep study and you do have sleep apnea, honestly, go to the VA for it because those things are not fucking cheap. And they'll give you one for free.
Yeah.
So...
Well, I tried to claim it, and they said they lost the test.
Honestly, sleep apnea is very hard to claim because it has to be, you either had to have been diagnosed while you were in, or it has to be tied as a secondary to mental health, which is crazy because most veterans have sleep apnea. And a lot of it has to do with the fact that we really did not have a very good, healthy sleep pattern when we were in.
Can't prove it. Yeah. Not service connected.
Yeah, but you can't prove it, right? Yet all of us have it. But yeah, I have sleep apnea, and when I started using the CPAP, my snoring stopped. And
they have newer ones too, where they're less obstructive on the face.
Yeah. Like mine is like straight up like a little fucking like a nasal mask that just goes right under my nostrils, and it feels like I'm wearing nothing. It's great.
They have ones even less than that.
Yeah, but
now
those ones I do feel because they're the pillows. They go into your nostrils a little bit, and they.
Oh, have you tried those little magnet things?
No, that shit won't work because I'll start mouth breathing. But this forces me to nose breathe in my sleep, which stops the snoring. Because if you mouth,
no, it's magnets that it pulls open your nose.
Yes, but the sleep apnea is not in my nose; it's in my throat. My throat's closing in my sleep.
What he's saying is he's the throat goat.
I'm a throat goat. Not really, because my throat closes my sleep, so ain't nothing getting in there, including air. So, like, the air is being forced into my fucking throat from the CPAP.
He's gagging all night.
I'm not, but if you have a nasal mask and you open your mouth, air will start blasting out your mouth. So you have to breathe through your nose at night. It's weird at first. Because you're breathing when you're.
That's why I said do the nose thing.
I told you why I can't. Are you fucking dense? Like what?
Have you tried it?
Yes, I've tried it. I can't do it because like it's not my nose that's the problem. It's my fucking tongue and throat. I'll start breathing out my mouth.
So Brock is a mouth breather.
Yeah, at night, yeah, I am a mouth breather. Like, cause like I'll stop breathing in my sleep and shit like that. That's why I have sleep apnea. But yeah, Alicia definitely has it. Yet they tested her and they're like, "No, you're fine." I'm like, "Bullshit." I've seen her gasp for breath in her sleep, and she snores really bad. I've had a nut her a few times. I knew I was a snorer before I was dating Alicia because Stephanie made me sleep in the living room.
Really? I also sleep through everything.
I had to sleep in the living room because she was a super light sleeper. I'd fart in the wrong room and she would hear it. I could not like sleeping at night. I didn't get very good sleep because I was like trying to lay, and because with all the pain that I have, I move a lot in my sleep. So movement woke her up, and my snoring kept her awake. So I had to sleep in the living room on the couch because I moved and I snored. Alicia sleeps like a fucking rock, so it's great. But she also snores like you, like a chainsaw.
I wouldn't know.
I don't want to hear myself.
Once I go, I'm telling you, once I go to sleep, I wake up. I don't know.
Are either of you a sleep talker?
I apparently am sometimes.
Alicia sleep talks like crazy.
I've laughed apparently, which is creepy.
So it is one of the funniest things. Remember it.
No, like I said, I don't remember it. My wife has said that I do.
I apparently
she can see something's happening.
I apparently have spoken Spanish in my sleep.
We have ignored Blake multiple times right now.
I'm so sorry.
I haven't really tried to say
care
much.
About you.
I don't think.
We care about you. Your statement matters.
I appreciate that. I don't know what I was going to say. I don't know.
You're like,
oh, that's what it was. Kate, fuck, it's gone.
Hey, by the way, what's up?
And this is
what's on the
this
head
is why
of
I interrupt
that?
y'all.
What's on the head of that dummy behind you?
A hat.
That's a hat? He looks like he's wearing a fucking luchador mask. Oh, okay.
It's the shadow.
It's a camo hat. Got it. Yeah,
it was the shadow.
I see it now. I see it now. Because at first I was like, is he fucking wearing a luchador mask? What the fuck is that?
I should get one. That'd be pretty funny.
Put a luchador mask on. Whatever.
You get Nacho Libre one.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Nacho!
He's the best.
Well,
I love it.
It's like the podcast. It's the best.
It's the best. I love it.
Subscribe.
You guys want to wrap us up now?
Subscribe more. Yeah, I got to get up in a few hours. Take you to school.
Hell yeah. Well, kids, thank you for hanging out with us. It's going to be one of the shorter ones we've done.
Simulate that like button.
Simulate the like button.
Don't simulate that. Actually fucking do it.
Let your programmer subscribe to us because we could use our algorithms need to algorithm because we are the Matrix. And
we should have really rethought this ending.
I know. I didn't think of it at all. And I'm so sorry about it.
Hey, listen here. Love you all. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for dealing with the random rambling and a bit of shit. Hope to see you next episode.
We came back in after like what 2 weeks away because of the holiday and shit. We've been coming.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
It's been a bit. We're kind of out of the swing of things, and now we're back to making things again, which also is rough because we were an episode ahead, which made editing very easy. Now I have to edit as soon as the episodes are done. So that's great.
Hey, go watch the Rillington Place video, by the way. I worked real hard on that. So go watch it.
I'm not going to lie. I didn't watch that one, but I did watch the McDonald's one that you did. That was really good.
Yeah.
The McDonald's one, I was like, he's getting good. He's getting better. He's getting better at his YouTube stuff.
The Rillington Place one, I think, was done much better. So go watch it. It's so good. I still love it. I love it.
It goes with the conversation we had prior. Is that like, isn't it funny that the content that we make that we're the most proud of ends up being the one that no one will watch, and the ones we don't try is the ones that everybody fucking watches. And it's just like, I worked really hard to make this one the best I could do, and no one fucking saw it. And it just like the clip that I did about the fucking space turd, right? I usually gauge like how good my clip is by Alicia's reaction. She didn't react at all. And I was like, you didn't find that funny at all, did you? She's like, not really. I don't know what you're talking about. And I'm like,
I wouldn't make content if I did that.
I was just like, what do you mean? Like, I said it in the first opening sentence. The people of the Apollo mission, like talked about the astronauts on the Apollo mission and like the fucking turd floating. Imagine and I guess like, and then the fact that no one watched it, I was just like, wow, she was right. It sucked. But I also think it was because I uploaded it to 2 different things at the same time.
It definitely sometimes takes a few days after you upload it and seeing the numbers.
It's been
especially on different platforms, and then you're like,
it's been 3.5 weeks and the views haven't changed.
Yeah,
especially on YouTube.
It sucks. That I'm going through that right now. This past week, coming off vacation and like getting back into making videos because it's been a week. I front loaded all my shit. I didn't have to make anything for a week, and now I'm making videos again, and like nothing's getting views, and I'm like, there's no way they're this bad, right? And now I'm like rewatching them, and I'm like, they fucking suck.
How much of that is in your head of thinking that though?
All of it.
That they suck?
Yeah.
Probably some, but it's also kind of different from what I was like front loaded and was consistently posting. It's kind of a different recipe of how the skits work. So it makes sense.
I almost wonder though if it's like TikTok is not pushing them in the algorithm like they used to, because I haven't been seeing them.
I haven't either, actually.
No one has. I got a comment today. Someone was like, I haven't seen you in forever. And I'm like,
so I think the algorithm is just not pushing it for some reason.
I think they're just changing.
They're pushing shop.
Oh yeah, it's that fucking stupid time. So
that's what I'm telling you. You gotta make these shop. You fucking do your little shit cutter thing.
My poop knife.
You're talking to Brock, aren't you?
Yeah, I was definitely talking to Brock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
anyway,
you could sell a poop cutter, and people would probably buy it.
Yeah, maybe.
You're at that point now. You're at that point.
Yeah,
you are. Well, guys, thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for everything.
Diving down our hole.
Diving down our hole.
Thanks for coming in my hole.
Talking about life or something like it. So we love you. We appreciate you. We will see you guys on the next episode while we figure out what the fuck that one's going to be.
Tell us your suggestions. What do you want to listen to?
What do you want to hear? What do you like? What don't you like? I want to know. I need to know because
I need it.
We need to know. So, all right. Have a good one all. Bye.
Bye-bye.